Hi everyone and welcome back to some Satisfactory. Oh yes! Today we continue and I really want to get into coal power, right? We need some more energy, automated energy, that we don't have to deal with the biomass burners anymore. I really would like to get there today and I think it is possible. But in the meantime I did look over my power grid and I took the Caterium stuff off the grid as well as the copper. We have enough stockpiled now, but yeah, so our max consumption now still is in a place where everything should kick in. We are still safe with all of that stuff connected. We were not safe, and I just really didn't want to have stuff shut down on me when I'm away. So I did scout for a location, right? I didn't want to, or I wanted to have a plan before beginning, and yeah, I found a location. We have power over there already. I basically just took the power poles and went to the location that I wanted to build in. But before we can even build it, we need to provide all the resources for the milestone. There we go. Hey, coal power! We can scan for coal now. We have the water extractors and the coal power generators,
Water is
as well as
necessary
pipeline
to
stuff.
run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source. To assist with locating and identifying water, Fixit has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
Well, thanks, Ada. Okay, so now that we know what we have to get ourselves into, I can also cross coal power off. I also have another milestone on here, right? And it's the personal or the enhanced asset security. We will get into steel maybe in the next episode, maybe the one after that. Also, we will get access to blueprints at some point, right? Logistics Mark III, where we will get better storage, better conveyor belts, lifts, right? Advanced steel production, enhanced power infrastructure, which is very much fun, and hypertubes. So we have a lot to look forward to. And yeah, I think this is quite easy to get, right? We will go for this one for sure. We definitely do have enough wire on the side for that, but also I have it on there optional, mycelia research. It's just, I don't think we will have enough rotors, especially in the beginning here. I do believe we are getting close to the ones we need to start the build, or to finish the build as well. And if we come back and we have generated enough rotors, then we will be able to do the mycelia research as well. It's basically gonna be another hand slot, if I remember correctly, which that sounds good, right? So let's get our 1500 cables out of here. There we go. Grab the rods and yeah, I will bring you guys back in once we are ready to take that milestone. That should also be enough to get everything started and organized. So we want to build 8 of the coal power generators, right? Yeah, that's 80 rotors. We will need not the fluid buffers. We will need 4 fluid extractors as well. So we need 120 rotors. We are almost there, so we should be fine. Other than that, we just need material for the pipes, which means copper sheets, and I do have 400 on me. That should absolutely be enough. So yeah, we will see us soon. Alrighty guys, the freighter will be back shortly. I also noticed we do have some Caterium research that we can do. So yeah, I'm not sure why this is locked, but we should just be able to give this 100 quick-wire, which we can. There we go. Nice. Awesome. This unlocks a couple of things for us.
New Caterium research options available. Congratulations on finding this metal.
Well, thank you,
Many
Ada.
Fixit initiatives will benefit from Caterium's applicability in advanced engineering.
Absolutely.
Also, it is probably not sentient, and so unlikely to feel pain as we exploit it.
Fair point. So one of the things in here are power poles Mark II. These offer 7 connections, so I want to grab those. I really do enjoy those. Very nice. We don't have enough for power poles 3, but there we go.
This provides additional power connections compared to the Power Pole Mark 1.
As you can see here, 0 out of 7. So that is very cool. That is very helpful to us. And yeah, cool stuff. I will... Actually, we could just research the stun rebar. So we have it done. Yes, let's do that. It has very little damage, but it does have a stun for a couple of seconds, which it can be nice. I never use it though, but we might. Or we will be able to get into AI limiters now, and those will enable us to go for smart splitters, and those are also very nice. So I think we will do more Caterium research. I will forgo the high-speed connectors for now because we don't have a way to generate or produce plastic. Right, but this will also be very important for us later on. And yeah, the Power Pole Mark 3s, I haven't used them so far, but these can have 10 power line connections, and that's very cool as well, right? But the AI limiters definitely is something that I'm looking forward to. And yeah, so let's get into the milestone that we do have, right? There we go, Enhanced Asset Security.
Milestone reached. The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper. In the words of the engineer,
right, another Xeno Zapper has to be made.
Quote, the Zapper kind of electrocutes things. The Basher
and we need more wire.
Also electrocuting them.
Alrighty, with all the resources collected, we can now craft ourselves the Xeno Basher. Nice, let's equip that. Hey, we do have our 3rd slot, so that goes perfect. Right, we have a new melee weapon for us to use. It's definitely a damage upgrade and also a little bit of a range upgrade, and you can just like slap stuff instead of just electrocuting them. So yeah, cool. That is the waystones out of the way. I'll leave Caterium research open because we have to... Actually, we can just do this right now. We will only get into it later though, but yeah, let's research the AI limiters. There we go. And we will make our way to the smart
Research
splitter.
Completed. AI limiter recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Thanks, Ada. So we could make 15 at the moment. Let's do that. Okay. There we go. We are actually able to go for smart splitters. Very nice.
Smart Splitter unlocked. The Smart Splitter offers advanced settings that can improve conveyor belt logistics.
Okay, so if we just slap down one of the smart splitters, very cool, right? You can decide what you want to do. You can, it's especially useful, you can make an overflow protection for your production lines, right? If you set one of the lines to overflow, so basically if your storage is full, this lane will take all the incoming products that are overflow and put them into an awesome sink, for example. Or you can use this to actually set up a 30 item like item filter, right? That can also be very cool. Keep in mind, these guys can only deal with 60 item per minute belts. So that is one of the limitations for it. But yeah, let's make sure we do grab some copper sheets and then we will head out. Alright, so let's head over to where we want to be. I need to... yeah, that's what I thought would happen. I haven't placed those in the best way possible for us to use them as a zipline, but we might still be able to pull off something here. There we go, jump off early, then it should work. Yes, so we basically have to jump around the poles for the best results. That's why I can't wait to have the power towers. They are so much easier to travel over bigger distances. It's fine though for the beginning. There we go. And here I try to make us a path. There we go, that works quite well. Sometimes you just have to intersect your wires. That is what I have done here. Now I failed to catch that, but that's okay. So we don't have clipping, right? The line here did clip through this rock, so I just intersected the line with a new one. There we go. On our way though, we have found quite some cool things, right? These 4 iron nodes here. Most of them pure. This limestone node is pure. Whoops. There we go. The one over there. And we do arrive here at our desired location. There we go. Isn't that cool? Very nice. Oh, hey! Oh, that's a purple. Is that actually a purple power slug up there? It seems like it. It could also be a blue one. It's really hard to tell. But yeah, we have water here. We have a couple of coal. Here we have a Mercer sphere over there, which is nice. And we also do have some enemies. But yeah, let's check out the coal nodes. This is an impure one. I think this one over here as well. But just let's make sure. Did the enemies not respawn then? That was lucky. Yeah, this is impure as well. So we could go for these two. We would just have to overclock both of these. Because we would need 120 coal per minute. So we might take a look if we can overclock just a regular node. Because I do believe this is a normal one right here. And we will get to that power slug eventually, don't you worry. Yes, this is a normal one. Perfect. Perfect. And just so you know where we are on the map, there we go. This is our base, and it just basically went northeast, right? Up to the coast here. Cool. So. There are some enemies. Would you look at that? I think I would like to use this normal node here and just overclock it to get 120 items per minute. And just use basically one coal node for our power plant. There we go. Which seems that... Oh my god, I can't aim. What is going on? We got... Oh, no. That takes care of that guy. And that should be soon it for you. Let's actually take our new tool. There we go. And whack this dude. There we go. Alright, so about building this, I was thinking I might just go out, right past this rock there, because we have a lot of little mushrooms and stuff that poke out through the water here. And these can be quite annoying and get in the way. So I guess we will just take ourselves a 4-meter foundation. And no, let's grab a 2-meter one. Align it to the world grid. There we go. Let's go over and find ourselves a point where we can go outwards. Maybe 1 or 2 more. Maybe 1 more. Yep, and just go out like this from here. And I am just using the concrete foundations to make this clear to me that this is actually a permanent build. There is nothing temporary about this. Right, so that's why I do use the concrete. Now, we should be able to build quite far out, which you probably don't need. I just want to bring in the coal here. So, yeah, I think we will align ourselves here. That should be enough space for us. Oh, I did mess it up. There we go. Let's place like 4 by 10 It's probably not quite enough, but it will get us going. So I do want to have the water extractors maybe here somewhere. So I guess that would make it quite obvious. We take the coal power generators, and I guess we will align them with this side over here. Just so they don't poke out as well, like that. That seems good.
Interesting, most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point because they understood their responsibility to humanity. Adjusting pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder, coal-powered generators require coal.
Wow, Ada. Wow. I don't have enough reinforced plates. That is a little bit annoying, not gonna lie. So I will go and grab them. Or... just for now, craft a couple of them. Ah, I don't like this. I really don't like this. I need 20. There is 20. I need more anyways, because I need a Mark II belt. But yeah, so this is... we can get rid of those. There we go. Alright, so now we have two jobs, right? We need to set up our coal input, and we also need to set up our water input. Now, can we make this somehow look good-ish? Can we align these guys in a way that it does look pretty decent? So at first I was thinking maybe just all in a line could work. How big are they? Basically, not even one foundation, but if they're close, they're more like 1.5, 2 foundations, so we try to find the middle point of these guys here. And you know what, to make this a little bit easier for us to align, we take pipeline junctions, so we know the middle of these two is right bang smack in the middle of this foundation. So we do just place a junction in the middle of this one, and this lines up. This should line up fairly nicely actually, so let's grab our water extractor. There we go, take it a bit closer. We can take it really close, but I want a little bit of distance here. Okay, that doesn't look that bad, right?
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities. Or you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
Wow. Ada! For real? Oh, this should work out perfect, actually. Yeah. That would be bang in the middle here. And now I'm missing reinforced plates. Okay, we are getting somewhere. We will do a quick cut. I will go ahead to grab some materials and I will bring you guys back in because this... oh, yeah, we will definitely need this foundation back then. But yeah, let's just grab all the materials we need. Oh, that's my bad. This is such a cool view. I love it. Alright, we will do something. We will grab ourselves our portable miners and we will just pop them down everywhere. I do have 8 on me. You have 8 generators, so yeah. Just so we can prime those guys up. They shall start collecting coal. So, having said that, I probably want one foundation in front of these guys as well. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. There we go. And I want the last of those to go in. There we go. So let's see. Did I skip? No, right? What? Hang on. We have 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Oh no, you're fine. 7 and 8. So these guys are right here. Okay, we can place two guys as well. No, that's wrong. Oh, that's so wrong. Did I do this wrong as well? I think that one's fine. There we go. Alright. So, let's talk about the coal inputs first. Just to get this out of the way, I will just use conveyor lifts on them. But before I connect those, I will not make this mistake again. I have made this mistake in the past. So, you can, by all means, just grab yourself your splitters and place them like that, right? It does work, I just don't feel like it looks good. So, to prevent that, right, I usually just grab myself the splitters and align them on the floor where I think they should go, and then place 3 on top of one another, get rid of 2 of them, and then grab myself the lift and let this guy do that. And as you can see, it still clips pretty badly, so this is not the place to be then. Let's try this again. There we go, that's in line. So, let's see if that's the spot. That is much, much better. And now, there we go. It does connect. So, I will do that for all the outputs. And yes, it is yet another manifold system. So let me set this up. And that's the last one connected. All we have to do now is grab our Mark II belt. Wow! That was wild. I'll connect the line here. There we go. Should be absolutely fine now. And we will make our worries about the input a little bit later on. I might bring them in high already on this level. Or we might do it a little bit differently. Also, we now can take the pipelines and basically connect... Ooh, I haven't thought about this. This is not going to be very nice, isn't it? Well, okay. There has to be a way to make good right-angled turns. Is it 1 or 2 back? I think it's 2. Yeah, 2 spaces make... Okay.
Including the
we
water
are fine
necessary
then.
for coal-powered generators.
How do we do
Note,
it here?
Water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider
Yep,
the use
that's
of
fine.
pipeline pumps.
How is this not lined up? Hang on. They're all wrong then. No! I did line this up with the junction. No, I know what it lined up with. With the outlet of... Oh, that's some bullshit. Now this lines up. Yeah. And if you go right next to it, it probably doesn't line up with the... Right. I haven't thought about that too well. Yeah. That's my bad. This could work. There we go. And then we connect those up. And now the lineup should be way, way easier for us to do. Ah, yes. Okay, that is the whole trick, by the way. I see. Now I just need to... Oh, you can't notch those. You don't need to, right? Because now... this should connect perfectly. I see. Okay, if you want to make this job easier for you, install your first pipe then, already. Okay, that... I can work with that. Now, I do still have the problem of needing more junctions, so I guess we'll do this a little bit differently here. Oh, I guess this one was fine. But how do we deal with that here? I mean, we could just add junctions, to be fair. Especially if you do go up top here. Can we get it to snap? Yeah, we can. We could make this a lot easier for ourselves, I just realized. If we have aligned all the outputs with junctions correctly. Let's connect all of those up then, just to see. This should be aligned, right? Yeah, kind of. This makes a perfect right angle here. Okay, okay, okay. We can work with that for sure. Ah, but now... Right there, okay. Just place these ones without holding control. It's a bit finicky, but you can find the spot where it does align correctly. Or at least it tells me to. I'm bad with pipes, what can I say? We will correct this at some point though. Okay, so now we need to connect this in. This looks pretty bad, right? But if we... Hang on, can we make this look good? Somewhat, okay. And here we will just grab another junction. There we go. Align it. Whoa! No! Get up there. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Make that in. Get this one to curve one. Okay, the 1-2 strat does definitely work. Although not in this circumstance. Ah, I see. Don't think there is much for us to do here, because we need to curve it twice. Yeah, it just doesn't want to do it. You could definitely align this a little bit differently, which would make stuff easier. I guess for now. I know, it looks horrid. Please forgive me. Grab this junction here and at least make this look good. Okay, so for now we will basically get one of these guys on. Yep, so let's get a power pole to roughly over here and just connect. Oh, do you know what? This should be a power pole Mark II to make it easier. So let's just connect the first one. There we go. And if we take a look inside the coal generators, we can see these need like 50 cubic meters of water per minute. The pipes can handle 300 though. And we do generate or extract 120. Now, 120 times 4 is 480. That is more than this pipe can handle, right? So we have a little bit of a problem here. One thing we could do... Oh, that would also tidy up the pipes. Now that I'm thinking about it. I can make this look way better. Okay guys, so the pipes did look very, very, very bad. So I want to try this again. Now, I would love to... maybe add one foundation? Just to give us some space. I do believe I was just trying to build this too compact. And I'm just going to grab junctions. And I don't know, maybe on this... yeah, this seems fine. And we will just install a junction on every input. Now this could get rather interesting here. Can we even align this? We can. Right? Yeah? Okay, so now we will just have straight pipes coming out of every single generator into its own junction. I do think next time I will just make this pipeline that goes across first. That's gonna be easier. Okay, lesson learned. That's good to know. So now we need to get our water extractors in, right? And I want to have them, like before, in between two of the generators. So I think it's just gonna be the same setup as before. Basically, find the middle of the two and place a junction in the middle of the foundation. I think that will be so much better. Okay, so now I have another thought, right? I will be pumping more than 300 cubic meters of water into this. And we have tried this on our multiplayer, so I'm pretty sure this works. We go 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, this is looking weird. Hang on. Right? And then again, 1, 2, 1, 2. And just basically close the loop in itself. This is gonna be too long. Let's find the middle, which would be right about here. There we go. And hook this in. Is it gonna be that easy? Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright. But, so now we have to align a junction with the ones we already have. Now we can use snap mode pretty easily. There we go. And those will be our inputs from the water generators. And we still have a pipe that can flow back and forth. And that should enable us to pump 600 of cubic meters of water into here without any problem. It looks very, very messy, and I have made a mistake somewhere. I can just see it now. This junction is actually not correct because I didn't do the pipe correctly. That's gonna bug me. I will just correct that. Yeah, this is where the mistake happened, right? I need to make this turn really nicely. Then this should be a straight line now. Yeah, that's all it took. Okay. Pretty easy fix then. This still doesn't look that good. We have so many junctions, right? But I don't know. Maybe with the floor holes we could have done something better. Potentially. We are not going to see this side of the plant very often though. But still, it bugs me a little bit. Okay, let's try and line these guys up. I don't want them too close. There we go. In line. Oh, that looks much, much better. Because now we can snap them into place perfectly. Yes, okay. Yeah, way better. Way, way better. And now we will be just noodling these guys into the junctions, basically. Yeah, I think that's That's okay. That is okay in my eyes. There we go. Hopefully this works as I have it intended. We'll see. Let's grab a power pole. Maybe back here. And for the beginning, as I said, we'll only use one to kickstart things. But before we turn this whole thing on, right? We also want to grab that, bring it further. There we go. We will be able to connect 7, but that's not enough. So we probably are going to do something like this, where we say, hey, you know what? We will grab 4 of those. No, we will grab all of the ones we can connect to this one pole, and the other ones can go to the main line, basically, right? There we go. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just, for now, take this connection off. So there will only be 2 generators and 1 water extractor connected to the grid. We now need to make sure that we have power over here, so that's too far away, huh? I guess we could make this like a walkway through the middle. We probably want the other coal nodes soon anyway, so there we go. Get rid of that one. There we go. Take it down to here, and we will just take it over the middle of this, and then we will grab ourselves a miner. And I don't have, yeah, obviously. Do I have the inventory space for this? I do. Okay, perfect. Because we need these guys, right? And all the coal they have been mining. There we go. 800 coal. There we go. Let's place down our miner, which, oh, yeah, that has to be enough for now. Power line will be good there. Okay, so let's grab ourselves the Mark II belt. And let's think about this. Do I want to bring the coal in up top? I think it would look better, right? I tell you what, we will fill all of these guys with 100 coal, and that way we don't have to wait on the manifold to do its thing. This is just going to help us kickstarting this whole thing, right? And once it is running, it is gonna be stable without a problem. There we go. That's the coal. Deposited. Perfect. Okay, so now the question is, how much power does one of these guys drain? Because I forgot. It's 20 megawatts. I think we have 20 megawatts to spare. And yes, I have decided I will bring it in over top here so we can walk through it. And also we can have a belt on the other side here if we want to add to this, which we will definitely want to do in the future, but yeah. Oh, this is gonna clip pretty nasty here, so I don't want that. Can we? This is one we cannot take down. Oh no. I don't like the clipping, I really don't. It's probably gonna be functional without the problem, yeah it is, but nah. This is going to bug me. It's going to bug me in my brain a little bit. I guess I will have to live with it. Let's grab ourselves a Mark II conveyor. There we go. And let's connect this up. Can we not just use a... I really want to use a straight belt for that, but I guess I have to do this. I would need to do this. Okay, I understand. Let's bring it closer. Try it again. No. Yes. Not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but hey-ho. It's what you're working with. Okay, so we definitely are able to do this. Yeah, we have definitely spare power. So let's connect these guys up with one another. Guess we will add one more right about here. Let's get the party started. So now we should start to see that we are producing a little bit of water. Now this takes a moment. There we go. Our flow rate looks pretty decent if you're asking me. And it just will take some time, right? So you can see, yeah, there is a good amount of water in this pipe at the moment. It obviously goes through a big system here, right? So, oh, the first one just came online, right? I forgot to do something. This will only provide 60. We need to overclock this. Do I have the power to do this? I should be fine. I actually should be fine. I have a couple of megawatts to spare. Oh man. As I said, so often it is just a problem of... Yeah, there we go. 120 per minute. I overlook this so often. I don't know why. I basically just had hope that this would be 120 miraculously. It's not. It's 60 per minute, which is why the belt looks so empty. Now all the wrong guys have been turned on, but yeah. Okay, this is interesting. Because it's not enough water to sustain what this is trying to do here. But I think we are now ready to add in more of these guys. There we go. We should be fine now. Alright. Coal is coming in. Perfectly fine. And we have 8 smokestacks. Full of water. We have the stable 600 megawatts production. Which is nice. We might have to double up the whole production in the next 2 episodes or so. But at least, yeah, this is running beautifully well. Okay. So now, I need to do a little bit of a field test. We go to, is this like 7? No, it's at 75%. But if we just go to 100 on each here, I will set that. Well, 100 cubic meters, right? That's what I meant. Because we are basically over providing water right now. We set those to 83.3333%. They use a bit less megawatts. It's not much, but it's gonna be fine. So I will stay here for 10 minutes maybe. I will take a little break, stretch, get myself a coffee, and then I will come back. And I just want to see if everything's fine. See you soon. Alrighty guys, this has been running stable like this for like 10 to 15 minutes. No problem. And I guess we should check. Yeah, this is still almost full, and I also just realized I haven't explained my thought process between this taking a loop in itself, right? So my basic idea was, if we only can push 300 cubic meters through a pipe Mark 1, we need to make sure that some of the water can flow in the south direction and some of it can flow in the north direction. So we will be able to basically pump 600 cubic meters of water into the system, because these guys all take 50 out, right? So it equals itself out a little bit at least, and I think this is just gonna be perfect. Yeah, it seems absolutely fine. Awesome, that is so cool. And yeah, if you take a quick glance here, you can see now the capacity is on 870 megawatts. Yeah, so we have a stable production of 600. Should we ever go over this, we have the 270 megawatts of the biomass burners back at base that can kick in, right? Which we don't hope that it comes to that. But yeah, I mean, that is definitely the 600 megawatts done, right? And I don't know, I'm pretty sure I will have to come back to this and beautify it in a way. However, I also just had an idea. What if the whole pipe stuff, because we did buy the floor holes for the pipes as well as the elevators, right? What if all of this would be submerged and the generators would be like 2 or 3 foundations up? Oh, that would have made it a bit easier. Although we might need to use pumps then. But this is a beautiful sight. I really do enjoy this. Oh man. Finally I don't have to run around and take care of the biomass burners. That is so good. So, before we end today's episode, let's return to base. Oh, this is just so much fun. And of course, the moment I say that, I absolutely fail. Alright, just to check, we need 100 rotors and 50. Oh, 50. I do have 50, okay. Right, let's see if we do have the rotors. And also, actually, before we do that, let's reconnect our copper and caterium setups. These are quite important for what we want to do, right? So let's hook that back in. And... oh, how did I connect? Like that, I guess. There we go. Man, see, this is why I was like, we might have to double this pretty soon. We're almost at 400 megawatts of maximum consumption. So yeah, these guys, we can let them sit here if we want to. If we start pushing it, I think it's a nice safety net to ensure that we can put up more coal generators in the future. Yeah, so I think for now I will leave them there. I already thought about taking them down, but no, we like safety nets over here. Hey, we have enough rotors. Oh, okay, awesome. Let's do that. Let's grab the 50 fabric. Go over to Mycelia and research the expanded tool belt here.
Tool belt expanded. The latest data indicates that the mycelia possess sentience. Don't worry, we have been given permission to harvest and repurpose their remains.
I think this one's also very important, right? We need the purple power slug. This will, if you like, take a look at our crafting bench, right? If you go to power shards, you get 1 for a blue one, 2 for a yellow one. You will get 5 for the purple ones. So we basically need to make a little bit of a sacrifice here, and yeah. Just so in the future, if we do find purple slugs, we will get a lot of power shards for them. Sorry. There we go.
Research completed.
Just like that.
Purple power slugs seem to be near the end of their life cycle and have a significant amount of potential energy stored. It is a good thing Fixit does not waste. Purple power slugs can now be processed into power shards.
Awesome. Oh man, honestly, this waterfall over there, I really like it, not gonna lie. It looks very, very cool. Yeah, just this little aerial view of our production line here, and yes, this will get turned into a building at some point. I might wait until we do have Miners Mark II for that, but I think that would be the last point to clean this up. So yeah, there's so much to do, and I am looking forward to it. But that's all that I do have time for today, so thank you so much for watching everyone, and as always, take care, bye!